Gonna go over some of my most favorite multi-tools, and this is the one I had the longest, and this is a Leatherman Surge. So I think 2012. So this was before they put the inserts in the jaws there, but this is like I think the biggest, one of the biggest ones that Leatherman makes, and it's got the serrated blade. It's got the scissors. The knife wasn't very good, like the blade steel. My favorite thing about this was this. So with this, the file, what you could do, you could pull the file out and sharpen your blades. So on the serrated blade, a lot of times you just clean up the back and that'd be good. But that was my favorite thing, and that's kind of why I didn't really switch to anything smaller until more recently. This had obviously the full-size pliers. I like this, the bit driver there, and then obviously you have your other one, and then a can opener. So mainly these were like better than most people's pliers. So this is very useful. The only problem with this is such a big tool. So I used to have overalls, and I modified this belt clip, and I used to put it up here with my phone, and I'd have this, I think it was a Streamlight Preon, but super powerful. It's just not, this is pretty old. So I kind of retired all this. It's just too big. And then I have a permanent marker. And then inside this case, I'd have bit drivers. So yeah, this would be, if you got pocket space, then this is the tool for you. And I'm pretty, in between when I had this, I think there's times when I carried this tool here. And this is a Leatherman, and this is discontinued. But this is the knife. Very good blade. This is a 154 cm material. I don't know all the materials, but the thing I liked about that is this had the bit driver, and then on top of that, it had another bit here that you could put in there. So super cool. I remember I had to get this under warranty once because this broke. So this isn't the original one I had, and it's got a nice quick release there. And then you got your bottler opener, carabiner there. So those were my two favorite tools, and this is all in the same time. Now, these, I remember this being like 80 bucks or something like that. So I switched, and the pain with this is the batteries didn't last too long, but I switched to these, what are they? Olight, and you have two settings. This one you had three, but this one, the nice thing is AA. So that, I've been liking this, has been pretty good. You have your cell phone chart, your cell phone camera, but a lot of the places I'm going in, that doesn't really do anything. So this is a lot better to have. And then this is the Signal. So this is nice. It's got the replaceable inserts. My wife got me this for Christmas. It's more of like an outdoorsy tool because it's got this fire starter, and it's got a whistle and stuff, but you can do a fire starter there. And but believe it or not, I've used this already a few times, and it's like, let's say my propane torch didn't work, and I'd use it to start it up. And it's got a diamond file here. I haven't really used it much. I think you could. I like the other one too, because it's nice to actually have a metal file. But again, you have the regular Leatherman stuff. The only thing that's a bummer about this is you kind of lose the other side here, and there's a little whistle. This thing pops out, but there's you lose the little flashlight, or the little sunglass, or the glasses screwdriver. So all in all, I like this because it's a lot smaller than this one. So I mean, you can't really tell, but it's like double the weight. This feels. I'd have to weigh it. But so I like this one. And you know what? I'm not really a huge fan of these saws things, but you know, I'll use it. It's okay. I mean, I'm in my day-to-day work, I'm not sawing stuff. It's more like the filing. And then the other tool that I've been carrying is this Swiss Champ. And the thing I like about this is this obviously the pliers are, you know, not even comparable. Like these are more for pliers, and if I need quick access to a knife, that's the real nice thing about this. But these are pretty well compatible, but you definitely have a lot more things with this. But it's like the main complaint with a Swiss Army knife is you have so much stuff. But the thing I liked about this was the pen. So you have a little pen, you got your toothpick. Over here, you have, this is the glasses screwdriver. The other thing too is this has a needle in here. And obviously, like, you could go on forever about the tools. There's some redundancy and some weird stuff, like, again, you got 2 knives in here, so altogether probably carrying 2 knives or 3 knives. But I like the file. It's nice on this. That's the saw. The file's nice, and it's actually got like a smooth edge, and it's got a hacksaw side, which is the same thing as this. So I mean, and I put this on here because I don't like things bunching up in the bottom of my pocket, so I kind of crimped this on and hooked it on my pant pocket, so I can have like something in the bottom of my pocket, like an AirPod or whatever. But generally I'd kind of carry these and then this in my pocket on the one side, and then on the and then my AirPods in the bottom, and then my cell phone on the other side. But this thing again used to be, I don't know, it's still a really good multi-tool. I think I got a couple of these. There's one here, and then there's one at my shop and my desk. But it just got to a point that it got too heavy to carry. This is the big thing I like about the Signal. I was going to call it the Surge. There is this pocket clip. So, and then while we're talking about multi-tools, I could go on and on about them because I got a bunch. This was a SOG. I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it in the text. But this is a belt buckle actually. So, and that's why I thought, okay, this is pretty cool because then I won't have all this pocket space getting taken up and stuff. But yeah, I probably had this for, I don't know, a month and a half, 2 months, and it worked fine. But recently what happened is I did end up losing this. It dropped out when I was working on something, and it could have been just, me messing around with it. And it latched fine and everything, but I never really ended up using it. Actually, the one time I did end up using it, it was just to do that, to start a torch. So not, I mean, if you were gonna carry one thing, I mean, it's probably, and you needed pliers, but you didn't need them as big as this, and you didn't want to carry a squirt or something like this, I mean, it's something. But SOG's kind of known for making some weirder tools, because I have some of their other stuff, and it's not like, it's well-built stuff. It's just not, it's not, it's a little bit more exploratory. It's not Leatherman's doing the kind of the same thing, but they're not doing something kind of out of this world like this. So, yeah, so right now, these are what I'd recommend. But if you're gonna pay for a good tool, you're gonna get a good tool. And I think this is about $150. That's about $150. These are like $50. I think this one was $150. I don't know, they might be $200 now, but these knives are discontinued. But all together, yeah. And all this stems from watching MacGyver as a kid. So there you go.